friends. I wanted to share something with you today that happened that I thought was really cool. I was talking to my coach and we were talking about creating experiences, and I was talking about how it's important to engage them and stand out, add some surprise and delight and aha moment to it, and that people now have the attention span of a goldfish. That it's less than 8 seconds. Is that crazy? And so thinking about how different things that I can do to help my clients, and we were just brainstorming some things. So I was throwing things out there, different direct mail pieces to get inside the door that's creative. They open up and they're like, wow, nobody else is doing something like this. Get them to answer their phone for my clients when they're calling for that, new prospect that they've called, they've texted, sent an email, whatever they've done already 500,000 times and the person hasn't answered, and they know it's somebody who really needs their product or service. What's a piece that we can get in front of them that's different, that's cool, that can get them to answer the phone when my client calls them the next time, or pick up the phone and actually call my client themselves. So we were talking about that. And then my 12-year-old was listening, and I was really, really intrigued, and it created a cool conversation between my 12-year-old and I. It's one thing I think we forget is that we're role models, and everything we're doing and saying our kids are listening to. So during the conversation, my son was reaching over, he had tapped my shoulder a couple times, and I told him, just a minute, I'm almost done. And then I talked to him afterwards. So, first of all, my name is Shauna Anderson New. I'm the president of Spitfire Advertising, and I help my clients create experiences that build deeper relationships and get their target audience to engage with them. So I look at my son and I said, hey, Jax, what do you want to talk about? And he said, Mom, what you said was really true. Like, that's what I want to tell you. What you said was definitely true. And I said, well, which part? And he has ADHD. And he said, well, that attention span. But he said, it's really funny because I can watch a video game and play on my video games for a long time and have my, I can keep the attention on that. In science, I love science. He's like, I can sit in my science class. If that was the only class I attended all day and it was a 7-hour day, he said, I could pay attention to that class. He's all, history though, Mom. Oh, history. I hate it. He said, I can't keep focus in that class. It's so hard for me. And I said, well, what if she created an experience in that class? How could she hold your attention? And he looked a little puzzled, and he said, I don't think she could do anything that would hold my attention. It's like, okay, so if you had to sit in her class for 7 hours, and during those 7 hours, when you walked in the door, she had it set up like a party, and everybody is wearing togas, and they have the grapevine around their heads, so as you walked in the door, you had to put on your toga, and you had to put on your grapevine and eat the foods that they were eating. And then as you guys were experiencing this, she's talking to you about what was going on in life during that time and teaching you about history. And you guys started becoming characters. You're going through the scenes. It's basically, you guys were the people that are in this movie that are creating it, and it's really a history lesson. But you are so immersed in it, you've forgotten that you're in your history class. I said, do you think you could pay attention then? And he's like, that would be amazing. And I said, yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're talking how important it is to create experiences, to keep people engaged so that they're not floating off into space and thinking, when is this thing going to end? And, I don't want to be here, but really making it a fun experience, adding more fun to people's life to help them really build deeper relationships. That's all we're talking about. If your history teacher could think of ways to make this more fun for you, I bet you and any other kid in your class who hates the class or has ADHD would love the class if you knew that this was something that you were doing in your classes from time to time. You were looking forward to the next time that you were going to walk into her class and she was going to surprise and delight you, and you're like, oh, we're not sitting in our chairs today and just listening to you talk, like we're going to actually do something that's fun and engaging. It's a totally different experience. So I want you to remember this. Think about this when you're putting your events together, when you're thinking about how you want to do your interactions and build relationships, looking at your customer journey. Where can you surprise and delight them? Where can you add some aha moments? Where can you do things that are different than your competitors, that are going to make you stand out, that are going to make you be the one that they want to work with, because nobody else is treating them as good as you're treating them. Nobody else is making them laugh or smile as much as you are. These are the things that I want you to be thinking about. And if you need help with your marketing, with your customer experience, with creating these aha moments, let me know. I would definitely love to help you. You can shoot me over an email at Shana, S-H-A-N-A, at spitfireadvertising.com. We'll talk, we'll figure out what you're working on and how to help you reach your goals there. And we're talking stuff for your prospects, for your clients, and don't forget your employees, because you need to have loyalty across the board in order to grow your business. Follow us on all of our social media, or whatever one's your favorite. We're on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We also have our blog, and we have our email that we send out. And if you want to get specials or find out about new things that we have that we're creating, because 2018 we're going to be doing some fun things. You should see my marketing calendar, but I can't let you see it because I got to surprise and delight you. We're going to be coming up with some fun things that are really going to help you with your marketing. So stay tuned, keep watching. If you have any feedback on things that you would like me to make sure that I'm doing for you, let me know. If there's any topics on videos you want me to do, I would love to help you there too. And you know what I'm going to tell you? If you don't do anything else, remember to smile, because happy looks good on you. Have an amazing day.